Hello, welcome back to LIVENODING. In this episode, I'm gonna show you how you can create something like this. You might actually guess the pattern, but you can see this is like an interesting one because you have multiple objects and it's making this kind of pattern, and each one of them have different material. All right, so let's get started from scratch. This is actually very simple and basic to do to create, and so you start with icosphere, and then you plug this into Bmesh and you get an icosphere, of course. But if you use a diamond mesh, so this is a really quite nice node, you actually have this pattern. So you already have the pattern. Now you already know uh, how this was created. To make different color or different extrusion, different objects, you actually can use something like adaptive polygons, of course. And this diamond face is already quad, which is quite nice. So you can simply plug in something like box. Okay, now you actually have control over the box slightly, because adaptive polygon is actually just like a tissue add-on, but it works as a node. So let's save this as diamond pattern. And this is actually, each one of them is a separate object, so you can give random. But if you don't want something that's too random, you can use the material set and material assign. So let's create that very quickly. So create a bunch of material. So it's better to actually create the material here first with different color. Let's give this one kind of like pink. All right, and just assign it here. So file, save. So this is a separate object, so we can enable all face per objects. So every objects will be given a different material depending on the material index. And the material index can be maybe, I think, random number, like this there, random number between 0 and 2, and the size will be 120. So there you go. See how quick this actually is. There's actually a way to actually merge this. If we merge it, of course, it's become a single object, and we don't want that. We want all these objects have different color, etc. You could, however, you could duplicate this and then merge it, Control J, and that will work because the material is already assigned to the objects, and the objects become a single object, and you have all these randomized materials for each object. It's taking quite a while, but I guess you get the idea. It's really how simple it is if you are using this kind of setup. Oh, okay. We only have one because that's interesting, because supposedly it works. So let's delete this. if I delete spread stroke, select all, Control J, it should work. There you go. It's weird, but it works. I can smooth it. So we have this kind of diamond mesh flower. Alright, thanks again for tuning in. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Bye.